Does a hash rate increase improve block time consistency? Variability after difficulty adjustments. I know the average stays at 2 minutes. So what is your take on that, Joe?
So you have the hash rate, you have the difficulty, you have the target, and they're all constantly adjusting to try to maintain the 2 minute average, which, that's what basically when the hash rate adjusts, it's trying to target 2 minutes. It'll move the difficulty up or down depending on the hash rate. Now, that is a flexible number, 2 minutes, right? We're not going to have a block, 2 minutes on the dot every 2 minutes. That's something that the network is programmed over time to adjust for. Now, there are some, I would say, potential weaknesses in our adjustment period that we inherited from being, let's say, non-outsourceable, having forced solo mining. And it's important to kind of educate about that as we get an influx of miners. Right now, the epic is 1,024 blocks. And the goal of having that long epic is that it gave solo miners the ability to vote, right? When you have single, let's say more of a democratic voting system, having more participation in a larger number is going to more accurately reflect consensus among a set of actors. After non-outsourceable puzzles had an issue and we went through the hard fork to Autolycos 2, we inherited mining pools, right? And that creates a very different model of governance versus like a grassroots democracy where, right now pools are the main actors that are voting. I do know that, we do have a push specifically from GetBlock to create new layer 2 mechanisms to kind of bring back like collective solo mining, which is really neat to see. I think at some point in the future, it would be good to start a discussion with miners in terms of our ability to shorten the epic length without adjusting the target and how things are actually calculated. I think that could potentially be done pretty surgically. But I also want to make sure that we watch how proof of work mining itself develops with smart pools, because we may grow back into a place where having that diversified governance and voting system makes a lot of sense. So it's hard for me to say that, it couldn't be beneficial again long term, but ultimately, the miners are going to have a vote, and my collective hash rate is, not that great, so I don't have that much power there. But it's a conversation worth having. I'm sure many people are used to, let's say, adjustments that happen a lot faster, and it actually came out that there was. I think it was F2 has potentially been trying to game the difficulty adjustment on Ethereum for quite some time. And luckily, being that ours is much more conservative, that attack vector is possible.